In this very brief tutorial, let's have a quick look at what is understood by an ecological niche or niche. Essentially, a niche is the role of a living thing in its environment. That is, where it fits in. Maybe that's not a bad way of thinking about it. So if we think about it, is the niche is how an organism, remember the word organism just means living thing, so how an organism fits into its environment. If you were to think about that for yourself, think about how you fit into your world, all the aspects of it. It's a very complex thing. Think of the space that you live in, your house. Think about what you do with your time when you spend so many hours each day at school. Think of the sport that you play. Think of what you do for leisure. Think about the food that you eat. Think about what you do to get the food, and so on. If you can think of the 101 things that you do every day that fulfills your life in your environment, then that is your niche, and nobody else on the planet fills exactly the same niche as you. Just think about that for a moment. Nobody else on the planet fills exactly the same niche as you. And the same is true out there in the natural world. No other organism fills the exact niche of any other organism. What any one living thing does is unique. So when you look at this slide on the left, the niche is the functional role of a species in its community, how it fits in. It's not just about where it lives, but it's all about what it does, what it eats, who eats it, where does it live, how many resources does it use, what waste does it produce, etc., etc. So if you could think about all the aspects of how a living thing fits into its environment, then you would be thinking of its niche.